What's going on, community? It is your neighborhood community editor, Starr, for ThySistas.com, talking to the mothers of the world right fast, right quick. And you know what? The fathers of the world, too. Let's talk parenting right fast. Dropping in right quick. Moms, especially since this is ThySistas.com corner. And of course, this can apply to fathers, too, if the brothers are watching. Children don't come with a manual. Sorry, wish they did. They don't come with a manual. And we have to be very honest in the climate that we live in about what it means to raise beautiful Black children. We want to find a way for them to be seen, for them to feel included, for them to feel agency, for them to learn independence. But there is a time and there is a place for all of it. We may have to reprioritize what we think is important. We have to take a stock of knowing who our children are. We may want to pay very close attention to them when they come home from school. We may have to talk more than our predecessors did. And what I mean when I say that is you need to foster the type of relationship or consider fostering the type of relationship where it is safe for your child. They feel safe to tell you anything and you are interested in it. I know that we work. Many of us are working multiple jobs, trying to maintain relationships, trying to maintain our own self care, and then we have children that we love and are trying to raise. But it is very easy in our exhaustion to kind of shoo the kid away. They wanted to tell you about their day. I'm gonna get back to you. They wanted to tell you what was on their mind. I'm gonna talk to you later. But sometimes in doing that, we made enough time to scroll on our cell phones, and our kids saw that. Or they saw us on our gaming consoles, our kids saw that. Or they saw us in our favorite book, if we caught a moment or space, our kids saw that. Or we had time for our homegirl, homeboy, sister circle, family member, and kids can't quantify why the nuances of that exist. All they know is you had time for everything else and you didn't have time for them. So the 7-year-old or the 12-year-old may not be whose day feel emergent to hear about. But when it's 15 and 16, 17, now you want to talk. That kid doesn't want to talk. So when you're ready to care about it, they don't care. Just something to put out there for consideration. Furthermore, we have to know about how our kids are feeling in the climate of what's going on in the world because they will see it and they will hear about it, whether it's with friends, at practice, at school, you name it. And we have to be ready to address those things. We have to have safety conversations with our children that other groups may not have to have. They're not easy, but they are mandatory. What to do in this situation, who to call, emergency contacts. If you are stopped by a police officer, how do you handle it? If your friend asks you to hold a bag, what do you do about it? If you're walking down the street and you see certain indicators, what is your observation like? We have to make sure that you are vigilant. You can't just be locked up in your AirPods all day or in your headphones all day and you don't see what's happening around you. All of this is hard on one soul in parenting. It's a lot. But mom, we can do it. We learn more along the way than before we start. As you are learning your children, they are learning you. As you are pouring into them and you are raising them, you are teaching them, they are teaching you. They are learning you. They will empower you. If we foster the right relationship, our children can become some of our greatest inspirations because we end up realizing they're just cool people. And cool people that we happen to have had the pleasure and the honor of helping to bring into this world. So I know parenting can be very daunting for a Black mother, especially given everything going on in the climate right now. If you have Black boys, Black little girls, it can be difficult. But we can do this. We learn as we go. Reach out to the other sisters in your community. Be willing to learn from other mothers. It's okay. Needing to say, I need help doesn't make you weak as a mom. It makes you human. reaching out to the elders in your family if you can and they're available to you. Take that wisdom. No, they're not you, but they've done something you haven't. Raise their children to maturation. If you have women in your family that are strong, they are solid, they may have raised you, but they have uh, successfully parented children into adulthood, you might want to hear what they have to say. Take what you can from it and, leave the rest. But we have to be open to learn. And no amount of accomplishment is going to undo that fact. We don't know what we're doing. We're learning along the way. So don't be concerned about having to get help. We all have to get help. It's okay. So, yeah, Mom, you will not have all the answers. Sometimes grandmother's going to have the answers, auntie going to have the answers, the community going to have the answers. Sometimes no one will have the answers, and we will have to figure it out. And that's okay. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the ride. You are not alone. And it's going to be okay. All right? So enjoy motherhood as best you can. And know that we can do this, and we are raising wonderful people that'll be able to contribute to themselves, their family, the culture. One day we'll look back and say it's definitely worth it. We may see the glimpses of that worth itness along the way. I know I see it in my 2 every day. So take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Take care of your babies. And I shall house them.